In this video, we are heading off to Borneo. We'll be leaving Kuala Lumpur and making our way to the Kinabalu River, and we use many modes of transportation to get to our final remote destination, hoping it's all worth it, to see the famous animals known as the Big Five in Sabah Borneo, Malaysia. This has been on my bucket list for a while, and to say that I was super excited would be an understatement. Good morning. We are in Borneo. I can't even believe it. Oh my gosh, it is too early. It's almost 6 o'clock in the morning. We are heading out on a boat cruise on Kinabalu River. And in this video, I want to share with you, if you're going to actually be doing this tour and coming to Borneo, how you do it independently. But right now, we're just about to hop on a boat, so I'm going to share those details a little bit later in the video. But for now, we were awoke this morning by the roosters, by the birds. I can hear our boat just pulling up now, one just zinging along the river. So we are going to grab our life jackets and get on the boat. Once the boat was loaded up, we set out on a 2-hour journey, not really knowing what lies ahead, but hoping to see what we came for. On our first stop, we checked out these little tiny birds called swiftlets that make their nests out of their own saliva. There's also a soup named after them called bird saliva soup, one of the most famous but also most controversial delicacies in the Chinese cuisine. All I can say is these birds were very busy. We passed by many tiny houses along the water. There were other B&Bs as well. We even saw a ferry boat. There were many birds that we saw, including this white heron and the stork-billed kingfisher. We definitely weren't the only ones on the water, but when you saw other boats, you knew that something big was ahead. Like these guys, the proboscis monkey. They're not your average looking monkey, and they couldn't care less that we came to watch them from a distance. They were more concerned about what was for breakfast. These guys were hilarious to watch. They were bigger than I expected, but still very agile. There was a big family of them, mostly just hanging out in the trees like most monkeys do, while others wanted nothing to do with all us paparazzi. The proboscis monkey is one of the big five that we came to see, so we were off to a good start. Next, we headed down the shallow canal looking along the water's edge, hoping not to see the crocodile this up close and personal, but instead we aimed our sights higher and behold, there were the orangutans. Secretly, the only animal I really came to see, but if we saw the others, that was a bonus too. They were pretty far away, and they really just looked like black blobs, but I could sit and watch these guys all day. While we were spying on the orangutans, we spotted the third animal out of the big five, the rhino hornbill, and other birds like the snakebird. Those 2 hours flew by, and soon we were headed back to the dock, hungry for breakfast. All right, so I guess 3 out of 5 isn't bad. We went on the boat trip, we just got back, and Jay saw the crocodile. I did not see the crocodile, but we saw a proboscis monkey, we saw orangutans, and we saw the rhino hornbill. We were just trying to arrange a boat trip to go see the elephants. so hopefully we'll be able to do that this afternoon. And this is me in my best efforts trying to tell you exactly how we got to the Kinabalu River from KL, but I didn't do a very good job. So just know I'll leave all the details in the description box below, like cost and the WhatsApp number to our taxi driver, Mr. Choi. So we had some time to kill in the afternoon and we decided to head out on a nature walk just to see what we could see in and around our B&B. And we stumbled upon these little guys. Now, I'm pretty sure this little guy wanted to challenge me to a staring competition. Or maybe he was just as curious as I was. Our B&B was very simple and it cost $26 Canadian a night and one of the few places that offer air conditioning in that area. After our nature walk, it was time to have some lunch and get ready for our next adventure. Now we're off in the boat again, this time to hopefully see the last of the Big Five. We're seeing the pygmy elephants. How cool. The last and final of the Big Five. What a way to end this trip. We sat and watched this big herd of pygmy elephants for a while, and I think we counted 12 coming and going from the water. There were so many different ages and sizes, but this little one definitely stole the show. Oh my god, so cute. Oh my goodness.
I don't even know what I'm seeing, I'm just shooting at them.
Oh. Oh my god, he's playing with the log. Yeah. Oh.
Oh, baby. Oh my, here he comes. Getting over it. Cannot climb.
You can do it, buddy. Aww. Yeah. Here you can see more of his body. It looks like a little pig. Yeah. Aww. I will say it was a little disheartening to see some of the locals get so close to the elephants, and I'm not sure the elephants liked it either. The locals insisted on staying close in various areas of the shoreline, and the elephants would soon push back into the forest, but not without one last flip of the trunk goodbye. We made it back just in time. So we ended up seeing all the Big Five. I'm so happy. I can't believe we saw as many elephants as we did. It was absolutely amazing. Very happy, happy days. Very lucky.
It was something I've never seen. Realize pygmy elephants are so, they just look like miniature elephants. I mean, yeah. I get it, but to see like a small elephant with like 2-foot tusks was just strange.
I know. And the little baby one was so cute. Oh my god.
And our guide, one of the guides, said that baby is, what, 2 to 3 weeks old?
Yeah.
So it's pretty young, but so tiny.
And now we're sitting at the restaurant gonna have some dinner because it's 4:30. So we did a 6 a.m. tour and then we went out again at 12:30. And I guess it's a good time the elephants go out when it's hot, so they want to be out by the water bathing and putting mud on their body and soaking in the water and stuff. So we got there at a great time. So it took about an hour and a half.
Hour 15, hour 20.
From our B&B. So prepared to have a long day. It was a 4 hour. What time is it now? 4:30, 4:45. So it's a long day. Long 4 hours on the water.
Yeah, it's not a big boat.
No, we just went, there's 10 of us in the boat. We went directly there, see the elephants, and then back. here.
We're here.
We are in Sepilok and we came to the orangutan sanctuary. So we got our tickets. They're 30 ringgit each. Cost 10 ringgit for a camera, and you get free lockers too, which is kind of nice. We had all of our backpacks and gear with us. So off we go. Okay, so I just wanted to clarify, we weren't actually sneaking up on him. We wanted to not scare him and keep our distance, as you will see. But I don't know if he's still here. Oh, yeah, he is. As we were walking and talking, he just disappeared. But it didn't take us long to find him. We headed into the observatory shelter at the nursery just in time for their first feeding, and these guys were definitely loving it. I'm guessing this is a favorite fruit amongst orangutans. And maybe these greens too. It was fun to watch all their different characters. This is Archie. He looked like he was always deep in thought. Or maybe just hungry. But once the orangutans were gone, these guys came in like savages and picked up all the leftovers. Once we were done at the nursery, we headed off to the adult platform, and we definitely weren't alone. But right on schedule, a big, beautiful mother orangutan appeared, bringing along a little special guest. As you can see, she wasn't having anything to do with paparazzi today. She immediately sat facing away from the crowd. We all stared as she sorted through lunch looking for the best fruits and veggies. Then, what seemed like a matter of minutes, she made her way back into the forest. Another female showed up, but took one look at us and continued on to find a place to sit a while the baby just hung out and played. And while the platform was empty, guess who came back? These guys were so cute to watch, I could have stayed and watched them all day. They were almost as amusing as the orangutans. I couldn't believe all the food they stored in their cheeks. It almost reminded me of chipmunks.
If you're gonna come here, I don't know, we're on a Sunday and it was fairly busy. There's like two big buses in the parking lot and a bunch of tour vans. Like, I mean, I know it's a big tourist attraction, so you can expect people, but maybe Sunday's not the best day to come.
I don't know.
They have signs all over the place at the platform saying silent, 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 be quiet.
There's a monkey right there.
And of course, there's like kids crying and screaming and people talking, and it's just loud. And I think that probably really detracts from the type of environment you want for the kind of natural
quiet and
orangutans to come down and feed.
All right, this concludes our tour of the orangutan sanctuary.
Yeah, once they feed, they generally just tend to regress back into the forest to hang out where it's cool.
Yeah.
So,
but I can't believe we saw orangutans. I am happy with what we saw, even though that one adult came with a baby at the big platform. I'm happy with what we saw.
Yeah. Well, the other adult came. She just didn't come to the platform.
Yeah.
There's too many people.
Yeah. But I think now we're gonna get some lunch, and today we're heading back to Kota Kinabalu on a flight. So we catch the flight at 4. So in the next video, we're going to be exploring Kota Kinabalu. So hit the subscribe button, like the video before you go, and we'll see you in Kota Kinabalu. Bye guys.
Ciao.